The top 5 largest airplanes in the world. Number 5. The Antonov AN-124. Proudly produced by the Antonov Design Bureau in Ukraine, renowned for its enormous designs, is this strategic airlift jet aircraft. The An-124, often known as Ruslan, is among the heaviest aircraft ever made in large quantities. However, it goes beyond weight. The main purpose of this aircraft is to transport large payloads. It can transport anything, including spacecraft and other aircraft. The Ruslan is a large, roomy cargo hold aircraft with a high wing configuration. Its distinctive open nose and tail make it possible to load and unload freight from both ends, which is a special feature that expedites the procedure. The An-124 can fly great distances without refueling because to its exceptional range. Because of this, it's the best option for moving bulky machinery. Though it dates back to the Cold War, the An-124 is far from being retired. This aircraft is still in use today in both commercial and military capacities throughout the world, which is a testament to its ageless design and extraordinary capabilities. Number 4. The Lockheed C-5. The Lockheed C-5 Galaxy, an American military transport aircraft that's a titan in its own right. It is one of the biggest military aircraft ever made, having been built by Lockheed. The C-5 Galaxy has a unique high-wing design, with 4 engines capable of delivering a great amount of thrust. It is designed to transport massive, bulky loads across continents. Its cargo compartment is actually so large that it can accommodate 2 M1 Abrams tanks or even 2 Chinook helicopters with ease. However, its cargo capacity isn't its only feature. It also has a ton of cutting-edge capabilities, such as the capacity to load freight while kneeling and an amazing range that enables it to travel great distances without refueling. Not to mention, unlike any other aircraft on this list, it has the rare capacity to refuel while in flight. The Lockheed C-5 Galaxy, a real workhorse for the U.S. military, has been in service for nearly 50 years. Despite being introduced in the late 1960s, this enormous device has remained relevant and essential for military operations worldwide because to constant improvements and refurbishments. The C-5 Galaxy is capable of carrying out missions like delivering humanitarian aid, personnel, and necessary equipment. Number 3. The Airbus A380-800. It's likely that many of us have taken long-haul flights on the incredible feat of aircraft engineering that is the Airbus A380-800. The European corporation Airbus introduced this aircraft, and it fundamentally altered our perception of commercial flight. The sheer enormity of the Airbus A380 makes it stand out from the throng. This wide-body aircraft has 2 full-length passenger decks that may hold anywhere from 525 to 853 people, depending on how they are seated. Its enormous capacity makes it the largest passenger aircraft in the world. Unfortunately, despite its advancements and high passenger demand, the A380 has faced commercial challenges. High operational expenses and the change in airline models from hub-and-spoke to point-to-point have affected its popularity. The last A380 was taken off the assembly line in 2021, but you can still ride this massive skyscraper. The Airbus A380 continues to be an amazing sight, drawing a steady stream of amazed tourists and aviation enthusiasts. Number 2. The stratolaunch. Another name for the stratolaunch is the Rock. This scale composites innovation was initially intended for stratolaunch systems to transport air-launched to orbit rockets. After ownership changed, its objective was modified to offer air-launch hypersonic flight tests. First revealed in December 2011, this amazing aircraft was eventually placed into service in May 2017. On April 13, 2019, the stratolaunch flew to the skies for the first time, shortly after inventor Paul Allen passed away. The stratolaunch is an airplane with a unique twin fuselage design that is visually arresting. But what sets it apart from the rest is the length of its wings. With an incredible wingspan of 385 feet, it's shattering the previous record held by the Hughes H for Hercules Spruce Goose at 321 feet. With a maximum takeoff weight of 589 metric tons, the stratolaunch is capable of hauling an astonishing 250 metric tons. However, activities came to an abrupt halt in May 2019, not long after its inaugural flight. By June of that year, every asset owned by the company was up for grabs. Everything changed in October 2019 when Cerberus Capital Management acquired Stratolaunch Systems, including the aircraft. With a renewed focus on high-speed flight test services, the stratolaunch made a reappearance. 10 flights of this enormous machine had been completed as of April 2023, 3 of which involved a hypersonic test aircraft. It is currently regarded as fully functional. Number 1. The Antonov AN-225 Mriya. The Antonov AN-225 Mriya is the most distinctive aircraft on the list. It definitely belongs in a class by itself. The AN-225 Mriya, which translates to dream in Ukrainian, is unquestionably the height of human creativity and engineering prowess. First flown in 1988, it was capable of lifting a whopping 640 tons during takeoff. With a length of 84 meters and wings that reach an incredible 88.4 meters, this aircraft is enormous. The fact that there has only ever been one AN-225 built is astounding. In a Kyiv storage facility, a second unit was under construction. It was not completed when the Soviet Union collapsed. Unfortunately, during Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, the single operational plane was destroyed. It was at an airstrip near Kyiv when it was attacked. According to the state-owned Antonov company in Ukraine, rebuilding the aircraft will cost $500 million.